To start, we need to shatter the traditional administrative workflow. Elite coaches lose hours every week trying to force complex athletic data into rigid spreadsheets and scattered, disconnected forms. Ojaso OS operates on a single architectural law: coach speed first. The software must adapt to your exact vocabulary and structure, saving you time at every interaction. To demonstrate this, we are going to engineer a custom trap bar bedlift tracker from a completely blank canvas in under 2 minutes. Because we are building the structural configuration, you will want to open the builder on a desktop or tablet interface. Trading rigid forms for a composable builder removes administrative drag, returning that time directly back to the training floor. You can always clone templates or let the AI generate a drill for you, but today we are building from scratch to expose how the engine actually works. This wireframe shows our zero-scroll design philosophy. The viewport is divided into 3 distinct zones, keeping every tool you need visible at exactly the same time. The left panel is your field library. This holds all the available data types you can choose to capture. The center is your build canvas. This is the structural grid where you assemble the drill itself. And on the right side is the property zone. Here you fine-tune the specific settings for whichever element you have selected. By keeping these 3 actions visible without any vertical scrolling, you eliminate hidden menus and prevent cognitive overload while constructing complex layouts. To start building, you physically drag fields from the library onto the canvas. We rely on this deliberate drag-and-drop motion, rather than simple clicking, to prevent accidental additions to your form. Looking at this category list, we first grab the green count field. We use this atomic unit to track the number of reps completed in a set. Next, we pull the yellow weight field to capture the physical load in kilos or pounds. Then, we grab the orange score field. We can configure this specific unit as a 1 to 10 slider to capture the athlete's rate of perceived exertion. Pulling each of these distinct blocks onto the central canvas immediately shapes your tracker. Isolating data into these strictly typed atomic blocks allows you to construct tracking for any sport and any physiological movement. To generate derived metrics automatically, Ojaso replaces open-ended Excel formulas with bounded calculations. This flowchart illustrates the concept. When you pull a calculated field onto your canvas, you select a locked operational pattern instead of typing out a manual formula. For our deadlift, we assign this field to the total volume pattern, linking sets, reps, and weight. The builder automatically maps your canvas fields to the required variables in the volume equation. Constraining the math to predefined patterns covers your coaching needs, while eliminating the risk of a broken formula causing a silent data failure. Now we apply the underlying sports ontology constraints. Because a trap bar deadlift prioritizes hip extension, we assign it the hinge primary movement pattern. This diagram outlines how we track capacity. The wide umbrella at the top is the target capacity, capturing multiple exposures. But to run precision analytics, everything funnels down to a singular, glowing core node, the primary capacity. If you select multiple targets, the AI engine automatically infers and locks in the single most dominant primary capacity for you. Next, you define the expected demand, which forecasts the intended physiological stress of the movement. Finally, in the Properties panel, toggle Allow Multiple Attempts to True, so athletes can log consecutive sets during live execution. Tagging drills with this specific physiological metadata ensures the raw numbers you collect will route directly into your automated analytics dashboards. Hit save, and the drill is pushed into your organization's permanent library. Here in the library, your drill is packaged as this dark mode, glass morphism-styled module, fully labeled with its hinge and volume metadata tags. When you deploy this drill into a live session, it renders as an inline spreadsheet grid, letting you rapidly log data for multiple athletes without clicking through endless pop-ups. In under 2 minutes, we navigated from an empty canvas to a custom, fully configured tracking unit. Mastering this composable engine allows you to build an automated intelligence pipeline that scales across your entire academy.